Good morning, everybody. What's going on? It's Big Dave. It is time for 100 hug stories for the last 100 days of 2023. Just a mini podcast of positive experiences I've had as I've gone around the world, hugging and high fiving well over 500,000 people. And so this week, I'm thinking of a story because I was at the Explorers Club in New York City this week. It reminded me of the time when I met Chuck Yeager, a former World War II fighter ace who loved flying and a guy who broke the sound barrier in 1947. Like I said, I had the honor of meeting the original West Virginia badass at Explorers Club dinner in 2008 at the Waldorf Astoria, and his speech spoke directly to me. He said that they wanted good-looking, educated, smart, experienced pilots when they began the budding astronaut program. And as Chuck stated more and more qualifications, with each standard he raised his left hand higher and higher off the podium. And then all of a sudden he paused and he said, "Hey, but I didn't have any of those," he said with this, he had this gravelly voice, old gravelly voice. And he, like I said, he paused for a second and he said, "All I had was balls." And then he raised his right hand slightly off the dais. And then Chuck paused again to let the people really take in the distance between his two hands. And then he continued. He said, "But what I knew, and they didn't, was that balls is all you need in this world, and that eventually the standards were going to come down to me." God damn, man, Chuck really nailed that line, and I loved it. And I'll be honest, I don't recall the rest of his speech, but really, did he really need to say anything else? Not to me. Not to me. Balls in any form: audacity, grit, moxie, spunk, willpower, courage, daring, mettle, resolve, heart, tenacity, and so many other words, is the difference between success and some other outcome. Now, I'm not at all comparing myself to any combat veteran, but as I look back on my life, it has been my unflinching belief in myself, my balls, that has made all the difference in my ability to achieve. So, with just like 22, 21 days left in the year, I hope that as you look at all of the New Year's resolutions that you made on January 1st, and you just have 22 days to really tie up those loose ends, I hope that all of the standards come down to your ability, your audacity, your chutzpah, your daring, your effort, your grit, your fearlessness, your moxie, your spunk, your willpower, your courage, your mettle, your resolve, your heart, your tenacity. I hope it all comes down to your fucking balls, and I hope that you succeed. And that's the hug story of the day. Thank you for inspiring me, Chuck. And Chuck passed away a few years ago, and I know he's somewhere flying, and I just wanted to say, just again, thank you, Chuck, for our moment, and again, I hope everything comes down to your balls and you succeed. And that's it. And that's the hug story of the day. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Be well.